am back. Um, like I said in the last clip, I met a few family members that were like interesting. It is Greg's uncle and his family that I met last time, but this time kind of I was trying to give him a second chance, and it fell flat. His uncle is, I believe, 6 years younger than his dad. And he's married, has a wife, and 3 kids. Um, from what I know, from what I, can see and, I hear about, I believe that this uncle and this aunt really need to change their way of parenting. And this is just from, what I grew up with, what Greg grew up with. These kids, I mean, you got like a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 10-year-old. They're already pierced. I mean, all 3 of them got earrings, all 3 of them got eyebrow piercings, and I believe the oldest has a tongue piercing. They're all pierced up already. The oldest one smokes. All 3 of them have drank before. They've been drinking. I think the youngest had his first, like, not that long ago, but, The parents takes them to nightclubs. Can you imagine a 10-year-old at a nightclub? Come on. What the fuck? Let me see what else. What else bothers me, personally. They're already smoking pot. I mean, when my father-in-law was staying at his uncle's house, or his brother's house, I guess I should say, they were all in a fucking circle smoking pot. And the fucking 15-year-old or 16-year-old, whatever it was, the one rolling the joint. I mean, come on. I understand that, when you're a teenager, you experiment with stuff. But when you're a parent, you shouldn't be doing that in front of your kids. I don't know. I just find it very, very weird, that a parent would allow that in their presence. I don't know. It just seemed to me that the parents, these 2 individuals, the mom and the dad, are trying really hard not to be parents, but to be friends. Friends of the children. And I guess it's cool, I don't know. But I just think it doesn't work. And this family, they can afford, it was like 6 cell phones with special ringtones. They can afford a fucking huge boom box. They can afford a Dyson vacuum cleaner. The $400 fucking vacuum cleaner that you always see on TV. They can afford all this crazy shit. But they can't afford heat. And they can't afford food. How the fuck do you buy a bunch of stupid material shit, but you can't even feed your fucking family? I don't understand that. To me, it's mind-boggling, because it's like, you need the essentials. You need food, you need heat, you need a sort of, structured balance in your household. But when you have parents that are just as fucked up as the kids, it just doesn't work. In the end, it just doesn't work. And I'm like, I'm sitting in their house, in the cold, wondering like, what the fuck is going on here? Dude, you are like 20 years older than me, and your kids are like fucking going crazy. Grow the fuck up. Grab your fucking balls, get some fucking responsibility, and grow the fuck up. And your wife too. Your wife needs to grow up. Both of you need to stop acting like you're fucking 20 and start acting like you're fucking 40. Get your fucking balls and grow the fuck up. Tell your kids what to do and what not to do. Don't just let them do whatever the fuck they want. What the hell? They need structure. They need balance, and you're not giving it to them. You're just trying to be their fucking friend, not their fucking parent. That's not the way to go. I understand it's cool to be, cool with your parents and everything, but not to the point where you're both smoking a fucking joint next to each other. Come on. I understand if he were 18, if the oldest was 18, okay, smoke a joint with your dad. Who fucking cares? But when you're fucking 15, 16 years old and you're smoking a joint with your parent, you think the others aren't going to look? The 12-year-old or the 10-year-old? You think they're not going to think about it and be like, I want to smoke that shit too? I want to go to the club? I want to drink? It's already been done. The cycle has already gone. I don't know. It's sort of like I want to say this in their face. I want to shake them and be like, grow the fuck up. Grow up. But, I just met these people. For me to say that would be, I don't know. But maybe it kind of would help if an outsider like myself would, confront them and say this. I don't know. Because, Greg knows about it. His parents know about it. Everybody in the family knows what's going on, but it seems like they don't want to intrude. And I understand that, it's their family, it's their life, whatever. But maybe if an outsider said something, I don't know, maybe it'll snap in their head. I have no idea. I mean, it's ridiculous. The both times I've been there, I've been so appalled that I don't even want to be there for like 5 minutes. I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't want to be in this house. These people are crazy. I mean, I tried to give them a chance this time. And the chance got shot to shit. So now, I don't know. Greg is like, well, maybe one day we'll go without my grandmother, because maybe my grandmother gives you, is putting these bad thoughts into your head, so then when you see them, you actually think it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know, but from what I've seen, and from what I hear, I don't know. It's hard. The first impression was horrible. The second was even worse. What makes you think third chance is a charm? When, yeah. When everybody's crazy. Because I don't give a shit what anybody says. But when I have kids, they're getting their asses beat. No doubt. No doubt. And they're going to go by my rules. Or they can get the fuck out and do, if they want to do whatever they want, they can move out. I don't care if they're fucking 2 and they want to do that shit. But, the way they're raising their kids, I could never do it that way. And it's weird. It's weird because you got Greg's dad, who was, raised by the same parents, and yet is much more structured than this guy. I don't get it. But anyway, enough about my ranting and raving about this particular family. But, yeah, I just thought I'd give you an insight about one of the magnificent days I had while I was in France. So, I'm going to try to do my homework again, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Wax on, wax off.